Hello, welcome back to the Patrick's Green Tea podcast. This episode has been a long time coming. My guests Joey Spillz and I were planning on obtaining the same strain of weed on opposite coasts and smoking together to do a review of sorts. This didn't end up happening, which is a shame because I went out of my way to get Stardog weed and keep it discreetly hidden the whole time, but the conversation that we did have was still worthwhile. We smoked the weed we had on us and had a very nice back and forth. We covered a lot of topics, which was really great. Having another person on the show helps add new ideas to the episode and keep a faster pace going. I'm going to reach out to more people to try to make future guest episodes happen, so stay tuned for that. I linked Joey's pages in the description, and he mentions them at the end of the episode, but I'll put them here just to have all the bases covered. You can find him by searching Joey Spillz with a Z, but on some places like Twitter it's spelled with an S. His Instagram is Joey Spillz Weed Reviews _, spelled with a Z, and his YouTube is Joey Spillz with a Z. That's it, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Joey Spillz. I'm gonna keep my video off because I try to keep semi-anonymous. But you're welcome to do whatever you want.
No. You're totally cool. Here, let me do the same. Yeah, you're fine. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I had kind of a productive day, which was good. Nothing's better than smoking weed on a productive day.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, on my days off, I mean, that's the plan. So where are you located?
I'm in Connecticut right now.
Connecticut, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of shitty because weed's only decriminalized. There's no shops or anything here, but I had to go through some loopholes and everything to try to get stuff. But besides that, it's pretty chill. We got a lot of wildlife, wilderness.
Okay, nice. Yeah, over here, I mean, it's hella smoky, man. I'm dealing with all that shit. Yeah, it's
I saw your video.
It reminds me of Silent Hill.
Jeez.
Like, yeah. There's like ash everywhere. It's on everyone's cars. I mean, if you weren't wearing a mask, you're definitely wearing one now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shit's been nuts. Yeah, man. I was listening to some other videos and yeah, really awesome, man. Really, really awesome. I had no idea you like psychedelics.
Yeah, man. Well, I only did the one time. Legally speaking.
That was your first time?
Sure. But it's the first time I can really talk about,
Yeah.
I mean, it was totally legal. It was in the Netherlands. It was kind of it was less than I was expecting, because I took the highest amount that I could.
Uh-huh.
And it was truffles, so it was different. It's not really mushrooms. So at the half of what I took, because I took half at a time, it was nice. I was giggling and everything. Everything was sort of funny. But then after a while, it just got too intense and too I started getting sad. It was just weird.
Oh man, yeah. See, well, I don't know, but every time I dabble with mushrooms, it's a huge thing on my emotions. You know what I mean? It's like a roller coaster. So
yeah.
I totally get that. Okay, I have a huge question for you. Do you think that it's it's legal because it's it's a little mild? You know what I mean?
Well, in Amsterdam's case, or I guess the whole Netherlands, it's mushrooms used to be fully legal, but then a tourist got she committed suicide, I think, on mushrooms, and then everyone in the government was just oh, we have to make this illegal, and they did, but everyone fought for truffles to be legal at least, and they have that. But it used to be everything was legal.
Yeah. Wow, that's fucking interesting. So what made you get out there?
I was studying abroad. I was in Madrid this spring actually, and it was really cool up until the coronavirus shut everything down. But I mean, I got to do as much as I could.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what about you? How's Washington? You've been there your whole life?
You know what? No. I'm actually from Arizona. I came up here about 2 years ago, and I mean, I was smoking pot in Arizona. They have the whole medical gig. You know what I mean? So if you get your card, you could totally go in and smoke and all that. But yeah, no, I met a girl, and then came up here, and it's fully like recreational. So I started, I don't know, I sort of fell in love with all that. And so I started coming up with this goal of I'm gonna smoke every strain that they've ever made. So yeah, I really just dove into the love of weed over here. You know what I mean? Because you can basically.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Yeah.
really like your format because like you get to the nitty gritty stuff, like the strain and like the flavor and everything like that, and like all those little details. And when I was thinking of doing this podcast, I wanted to do something like that, but it just there's so many different ways to do a podcast. Just I ended up being more conversational, but I really appreciate what you do.
Yeah, yeah, no, totally, yeah. I mean, I've had bad times. Like, even though it's all recreational and everything like that, I went in, spent like $14 on 1 gram, came out, probably had like 6 seeds. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
just don't want to get fucked over because, yeah, there are farms out here that are just trying to package it, sell it, and they don't really care. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like the
But yeah,
only
no,
thing
man.
that's legal. So
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's awesome. But I mean, the weed out here it's fucking phenomenal. It's like I don't know. It's undescribable. I've had amazing types of just flower out here. And then there's other flowers that I haven't even really gotten my hands on because like someone will tell me about it, and then I go to the shop, and then it's already sold out, and so it is really nuts. They do have like some really crazy flower, and I would love to spend every dollar I have on it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I'm sort of new to the whole like legal thing because like I always just got like whatever was convenient. But like the legal scene is like with knowing strains and everything is so interesting because you get to really choose and pick and choose.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean it is weird at first when you walk in that store, and then there's like the bud tender. They want to know if you like sativas or indicas, some
Yeah.
hybrids, and then you have to sit there and ask yourself, well, shit, do I like that? You know what I mean? And yeah, so it is really weird. But huge question, man. Do you still get Reggie over there?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so it's like Reggie, and then it's like a term for like just basically it's just like mediocre weed. Like it comes with seeds and stems and all that. Some
The
types
stuff
of
I've gotten has not been that bad, really. I don't think I've ever seen a seed ever.
okay, okay, yeah, because over there in Arizona, I mean it was I mean you could get some of the most shittiest weed.
Yeah. Um,
I guess it's the dryness, the climate.
yeah, man. It's all over the place, really. I mean, Arizona, like it's totally different from Washington. So
Yeah,
in terms of
yeah.
climate,
What's Connecticut like, man? You guys got
it's
tons of fields and everything like that?
yeah, we got it's like you pretty much like they say about the Northeast. You feel all four seasons. Um, but I mean, summer it gets like in the 80s. It's not too bad, and right now it's like 70s every day.
Oh shit, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
and it
yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
rained much, but it's when it rains, it's like rain, but there's no like really bad weather. Like we have like the back end of hurricanes and stuff, but it's just like a bunch of rain. It's not really that bad.
All right, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. So so the whole podcast, how'd that start?
Well, it started in 2018. I wanted a way to capture like the different like crazy adventures I've gone on because of weed and like revolving around weed.
Okay.
Um, but also kind of more so, I wanted to have some sort of educational thing for people and of any age to just like listen to what weed does to people like in the real world and like what it's like, the effects and like the places it'll take you, good, both good and bad. Because I never had any of that. I never knew anyone who smoked weed when I was growing up.
No way.
Yeah, I know. I don't know
No
how.
way. Yeah, yeah, that's nuts. For me, I mean, it's all part of the family. Like, my dad smokes weed. I've smoked weed with my father. my uncle smoked weed. Aunts, like it was I don't know, it wasn't uncommon. You know what I mean?
That's awesome, man. I wish.
Yeah, super crazy. But no, totally. I have a crazy story. So when I was like 16 years old and everything like that, I was selling some pot, and I mean I was just selling pot around my neighborhood, but I ran into okay, so the way I was selling my pot is I was holding up a sign for like a dispensary, and I would have my own little bags ready to go. I would have my own little like gram bags in my pockets, and this old lady walks up to me, and I shit you not, she just hands me $60, and she says, "I'm gonna go into the hair salon, and when I come out, can I have 3 of them?" And so I was like, okay, yeah. Um, and I mean, I just sold her like 3 grams of weed. Um, but it turns out she was a famous pianist from England, and I
Whoa.
even went to her house to like to just I just kept on selling her bud and about that. I kept on selling weed to her for like probably 3 years or so. But I went to her house, and she had multiple pianos in there. She had her own like CDs. She was like very famous back then. Back in like England for like, yeah, like piano music and everything like that. It was really crazy how she was like smoking weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did she have an
she
accent?
did. Yeah, oh yeah.
Awesome.
I believe her name was like England or no Ingrid or something like that. Yeah, really amazing though.
Cool. So, talk more about like what you've done and like in your whole reviewing sort of world. Like, when did you come into that?
Oh man. Okay, so I got here, and then actually I got some really good weed, and it was like, the world needs to see this. So I started making videos per strain, and at first it was getting a little cool, and I was just like smoking weed on camera. And then I decided to maybe try to do something drastic. You know what I mean? So I try to do upcoming things like the huge one dab hits, or um I even had a little thing where I put 2 joints up my nose, and I try to breathe, and that got like
Damn.
5,000 views. And so I was like, maybe I should not do some silly things like that, and just take it calm and do what I like to do. So I like just started just doing strain by strain. But I actually got found on Instagram by a CBD company, and it turns out CBD is, I mean, it's a booming $1 billion business. So I started talking to other CBD companies. Once the first one reached out to me, I was like, okay, now I can work with others. So I started reaching out to them, and basically, I mean, I have still till this day other CBD packages. I mean, I've gotten up to ounces, more than ounces actually. Probably gotten up to like more than a quarter pound from one package. And then from that, I actually reached out to marijuana farms. So I went to Oregon, and I talked to a marijuana farm, and I got samples of their strains, which is a few ounces of some flour. And I mean, basically everyone that talks to me too, they don't want a bullshit review. Like, they want the realness. If it doesn't taste good, they want me to say it. If it's dry, they want me to say that. So I don't
Oh,
get
that's
these
cool.
packages and say, "Oh, thanks, it's going to be a good review." Like, I mean, if it's shit, I will let them know. Like, hey, it's pretty gross. A huge thing too is I don't like the pre rolls like that they usually give you, because sometimes you try to smoke it, and it's non-smokable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had other ones where I've had grams with like tons of seeds in it. So I really want to expose the companies that need to be exposed. So yeah, man, it's been a crazy little, I don't know, little ride.
Cool. Well, I just wanted to before it got too late, I wanted to mention that we have Star Dog, and you have some, right?
Actually, I do not. I'm I'm smoking on something called Insane in the Membrane, sort of like the Cypress Hill song, but no, this shit is pretty nice and powerful. The only thing is, I really like the tangy taste. Like mimosa is my favorite strain. I love the grapefruit type of taste. When I smoke flower, this right here has sort of I mean, it doesn't have a bad taste, but when you blow it out, it sort of has an after kill where it's like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not the most smoothest hit once you blow it out. It's really strange. I don't know. But no, I did not get my hands on the Stardog. They have tons of strains over here, but with the smoke and everything like that, man. Honestly, when I drive, I shut off all of my vents. I mean, I even sometimes double mask it when I'm going outside. Like it's very crazy. I don't know how some places are open. I think they shut down the schools over here.
Man.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean,
So where are the fires? Are they just like in Oregon, or are they everywhere?
oh man. So they started off in California, and then it went to Oregon, and then there's even some in Washington. So it's all on the coast, just
Hmm.
straight down the line. And then you got the wind blowing it, so all the smoke's coming in. Yeah, it's really nasty, man.
Yeah, it sounds awful. Is it like that all the
Yeah,
time, or
yeah.
is it this is like abnormal?
No, no. I mean, I'm new here, so that's what I asked. I was like, how do people live like this? And they said, yeah, it's never been like this in like 20 years. And I guess there's people who've been starting fires. There's all types of things, but I guess it's just so hot, right now. We're hoping actually to get some rain Monday or Tuesday, so hopefully that helps out. But I mean, it better be a soaker. Because
Yeah, man.
it's nuts. They have 0% of it contained, man.
Oh fuck, that's really bad.
Yeah. So I mean, it's nuts. There's cities and towns that have been burnt to nothing. Some people have died. I think like a 12-year-old kid died. It's been crazy, man.
That's really sad.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I wish but I am smoking some bud during these hard times. But
Yeah,
yeah, no Star Dog.
that's no problem. I do have Star Dogs. I want to just smoke that. It's super smelly, so I'm like trying to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, no, totally. That that what a problem to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
awesome, man.
hybrid. Um, According to the flavor profile, it has like pepper. It's like peppery or something, but it just tastes like weed to me.
Okay, what's what's it looking like? Is it like lime green, darkish?
Well, it's in a joint right now. I don't
Oh,
remember,
okay,
to be
all right.
honest.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, you're good, you're good.
Eh,
Nice, nice. Well, shit, I'm smoking a bowl and shit too. So I mean, it's
Cool. Yeah.
always a pleasure.
Yeah. It's been
What's
a.
what's your preferable way? You like joints or what?
I think I like joints. I like that you can just like get rid of the joint. A bowl just because right now my main
Yeah.
concern is being kind of not too loud with my with my habits because like I'm living with people. Um,
Hmm.
my family's not really into weed at all, so I'm gonna try not to be obnoxious with it.
Yeah, no, totally. What a different world, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
over here, it's full blown. I mean, you see 16-year-old kids with dreadlocks, and it's nuts. Yeah, I mean that is pretty crazy. Is the state of Connecticut like that? Like, is it frowned upon? Or is there ever like any say of, hey, let's legalize it, or?
there's been a few pushes, but like Connecticut, New York are just super bureaucratic. I guess it's like really hard to get any big laws passed like that.
Okay.
It just takes so long. It's going to be on the
Oh
ballot in New
yeah.
Jersey, though.
Oh, all right. And I mean, like all those states, they're right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. Good old Jersey.
Yeah. Have you been to Jersey?
No, no. I've only went to like California, Mexico. No, I wanted to go to Florida this year. I really want to get stoned and eat a crocodile or something.
In
Yeah.
Sarasota, there's this big I don't know if you're into like jam rock, that kind of scene. That's where the Allman Brothers were from, and it's like there's live music everywhere. I mean, not right now, but like normally there's a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
music community.
Shit, hell yeah. Yeah, no, no, too damn, man. Yeah, I love to go like get out and shit. If it wasn't for this year,
Yeah, I know.
hopefully things change up.
How did you spend your summer?
Oh man, like what do you mean? How did I or how would I?
How did you? Because like this summer's
Yeah,
kind of
no.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I spent it like quarantine, man. It's been nuts. Ever since this happened, honestly, I haven't really even gone out to eat much. It's just been a lot of ordering in and watching tons of movies, playing tons of video games, and
Hmm.
smoking. Yeah. And honestly, I've been working. At first, I was like doing sanitizing over there in Portland. I was going like airports and police departments and tons of like commercial businesses just to clean up on a regular routine just to stop like the spread and everything like that. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to sit down, man. It's been nuts.
Well,
You know, I mean, at first it was like that everyone understood like because hours got cut. You know what I mean? And everyone understood that a lot of people weren't going to be working, but yeah, I mean, life's got to keep moving.
yeah,
I'm young, I'm healthy. I like to think I'm okay. It's better a young and healthy person out there than like someone who doesn't need to be out there.
yeah.
But yeah, man, times are tough, dude.
See, I'm in college, so like um, I haven't got my partying and stuff out yet of my system. But I mean, I can't, so I'm just chilling, doing nothing. I can't really get a job yet because I'm still in classes.
Oh man, yeah, man, it's been it's been really boring. Oh man, that sucks. That's not how you're supposed to be spending your college years, man.
Exactly.
That's actually really really shitty. The irony. Oh
I was
yeah.
I usually go to a lot of shows and stuff over the summer because I'm a huge concert fan, and luckily they're kind of coming back. Like there are drive-in concerts. I'm going to one at a farm that like you have a grid to yourself, and then like it's a giant field.
Okay. That's fucking crazy. Who are you gonna go see?
I'm gonna see Bill Burr was how I found out about this place. I love he's a comedian. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, I know who Bill Burr is.
yeah, man, he's the best. I can't wait. He has 3 shows, 3 days, I should say, 2 shows each, and all of them are sold
Okay.
out.
Shit.
Yeah, man. But I'm also gonna see the Allman Betts band, which is like the kids of the Allman Brothers.
Okay. That's fucking awesome. Hell
Yeah,
yeah, man.
they have a bunch of other stuff going on too. And I was like, oh shit! Like every week, they pretty much got some big band or comedian.
That's yeah. Well, shit. I guess that's the future. I think that's a lot better than that dumb bubble idea. They were gonna like put everyone in bubble suits.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, yeah. There's like you'll be able to go to like a concert, but you'll be wearing like a sort of like one of those little bubble man boy bubbles.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's fucking really crazy,
Like
dude.
an
Over here,
astronaut.
I mean, I don't know. I can't even believe they started football again.
Yeah, I know.
That's fucking nuts.
They gotta make money.
You gotta make money, man. Yeah, like I mean, it sucks. It's the world's just gotta keep going. All right, so how do you feel about the test, man? Would you take one of those?
I actually had to go back to school.
Oh, that sucks, man. I honestly, if I show a symptom, I mean, I got to do it, but I wouldn't like, if I don't show a symptom, I'm not going to go in there and voluntarily
Yeah.
want one of those big ass things up my face, you know?
I thought I was gonna be fine, but it was kind of painful and really abrasive.
Everyone says it's so fucked up. I heard about a coworker. She said her eyes been twitching ever since.
Oh, that's weird. I don't think
Yeah.
that doesn't sound true. Like that doesn't sound like it's related.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah. That's nuts. So, what did it feel like? How big was it?
It didn't go too far in. It didn't go too far in. It was like just a really rough cotton swab, basically.
Ooh. Was it dry?
Yeah, man. And it was like stiff.
Ah. Oh, you feel it when it's dry.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. Fucking A. How long they put it up there, man?
I'd say like 3 to 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Ooh, it wasn't just in and out. Oh
It
man.
was just like they'll put it in, they scrubbed around in your nose, and then pulled it out.
Okay. What? How long did How long did it take for them to let you know?
Pretty quickly, actually. It was 2 days for me. They say it's like 3 to 5, but they can get it in 2.
Okay. And you were positive, right? I'm just
No,
kidding.
I was negative. I made the joke a few times to my friends, just like, yeah, I got the test back, and yeah, I'm positive.
Here's your beer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking a drink. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. No. It's not. See, the beauty of it is like I said, I met a girl and I came up here, so I don't I don't know anybody in this state. Like I don't have friends. I don't I don't have family, so I'm not putting anyone in harm. You know what I mean? But the bad thing is, I don't really get to see anybody. So um, I know my aunt was sick in Arizona, and dude, she said it was so bad that she was afraid to go to sleep. Like she felt like she would die. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah. So it's pretty nuts on everyone's behalf, but yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents couldn't go to their grandniece's wedding because of that.
Yeah, yeah.
They were
See,
just
yeah,
worried
that's what
about
I'm
it.
saying. Yeah, and I mean, and it sucks because it's like you have to be understanding because if what if they did get sick, and then it's like, oh, just because I wanted them at my wedding, you know what I mean? So it's like if
Yeah.
that's selfishness. Yeah, it just sucks, man.
I my family were the only people to go, and we were like their cousins, and we are literally the only family there except for their parents.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty because one of our um, relatives that are closer to them has actually COVID, so they couldn't go.
Yeah, shit. See, I
She
mean,
works with
it's
kids.
damn. That is crazy. Do you think she got it from a kid?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. See, that's what I heard. I heard they're the carriers. You know.
yeah,
That's nuts, man. Fucking A, that's crazy. Whew. Yeah, it's some crazy stuff, man. I hope everyone's gonna end up all right, you know?
yeah. Me too.
Yeah, man, that is nuts. Fucking A. You know what's really crazy is I like to get stoned and I like to watch like if I'm on like Netflix I watch like the disease type of shit. I love getting into it. But I saw this crazy Korean movie, man. It was all in Korea, so I had to read subtitles. When reading subtitles high, it's not the greatest 2 hour movie, but still cool. Yeah, no, it was called Flu, man. You gotta watch that. It's crazy. It's on Amazon Prime. It was just nuts.
Huh.
The Koreans have this crazy perspective on it. It's not COVID or anything like that, but it was this really nuts disease, man.
It was pre-COVID.
No, no, it was like a H5N1 or something like that. Dude, they were so worried about it. They were killing off all the birds. It was really nuts. It was really like they took it to a huge drastic. It was like sort of like a scary-ish type of movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Really crazy though. But yeah, the kids, man, got to worry about the kids.
yeah. That is crazy. I just watched the Godzilla sequel, the new one. High, and
Oh man,
it
that's
was
dope.
it was like it was so the dialogue between the people was kind of shitty and not good.
Yeah,
But
I
the
haven't seen it.
fights,
Tell me
man,
about
like the first one too, it was really boring and they like teased fights and they only had one fight at the end. But the second
it.
one they
Yeah.
had like five or something, and it was just these massive fucking skyscraper sized beasts like running into each other. It was weird, man. Like it was just Godzilla's face coming out of the fucking fog. It was so intense that I actually like teared up. Like it was such a weird reaction, but I'm like, I was so, I don't know, it was so awesome.
Oh man, I love it. You know what's crazy, bro? Is like the graphics now, they're so amazing that if you were to go and watch something in the 90s, it's like, wow, it's just you can't really get into the movie, you know what I mean? Cuz
Yeah.
it just sucks. The effects are just so shitty and we're just so advanced right now. It's nuts.
I think for stuff that's like imaginary, like pre 2000, it was not great, but like after 2000, like that's when the superheroes picked up really. Um,
Yeah.
there's like a huge CGI renaissance right now.
That's fucking crazy. All right, man. So how's the Stardog taste?
It was, it was all right. I think I was too focused on like talking instead of actually smoking it, so I don't even think I inhaled much of it, but
Okay,
it,
okay.
it was okay. It wasn't my favorite, I would
Yeah,
say.
no, no, no. I feel you. Yeah, yeah. No, once you take that like first hit, you know if it's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's like that memorable moment.
I have this stuff called watermelon gelato, which is actually like awesome.
You know what? I've done a review on that, and
Oh
it's
really?
really good. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I love it. I was just getting a random one. I picked that one, and then it turned out to be really good, and it doesn't smell really, which is surprising.
yeah. That's nuts. Let's see. You know what, bro? I have it right now. I'm holding the little package. Yeah,
All right,
watermelon gelato. Um, Yeah, it says that over here. It's got a total amount of THC of 23%.
that's high, right?
Oh yeah,
Can't
that's
really
high.
tell.
Yeah, that
I
is
actually
high.
have a joint with me that's watermelon gelato. We could do that. I could do that too.
Yeah, that is nuts. Yeah, no, no, that's high. I would say when it gets like past 14%, I would consider that being a little bit high. But the highest I've ever seen percentage on like
Straight flower.
just weed was probably 30%. And that right there is the Kush mints. Yeah, it was like super purple, super frosty. It looked like it was just rolled in sugar. I mean, it was amazing. Yeah, I was so stoned. I mean, I remember that.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, what are your thoughts on the like 80% like concentrated stuff like dabs and everything like that? I saw an article the other day. I haven't done much
Dude,
dabbing myself, but I saw an article that was like tearing it down, saying no, it's too much. It doesn't make
oh my
you
god.
have a good time.
No, 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 no. Well, honestly, check this out. I want to make a video about it. I could smoke a gram of wax in a day. Like dabs dabs don't really hit me as much as it hits everyone else. And then my girlfriend could take a dab and she'll be done. For me, I could take like eight. I could just go back to back and just keep dabbing in like a rotation. Um, I don't know. That's actually very true. I don't know if it's maybe because it's like the THCA or something or just the THC. But yeah, sometimes dabs aren't really the greatest. I mean, flower does something. The way I like it is if you get more of the cannabinoids, you get more of an effect. You know what I mean? If you just try to get pure THC, then you're not going to really feel like if you just get pure THC, it's never going to feel as much as you smoking flower because flower has other cannabinoids. So if you're just going to smoke wax and it's just going to be high THC, you're not really going to get all these other cannabinoids, and so your effects are going to be very different. Um, for me, I like smoking flower and I love the effect of it, so I like more cannabinoids. I throw in CBG, CBN, CBD, everything. I think the more cannabinoids, the better the effect. But yeah, total THC sometimes is not the greatest. I don't know. For me, edibles are even hard to hit.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's weird? Edibles used to work on me, and as of like the past year, they haven't worked on me at all.
Yeah, honestly, I love homemade edibles. And those get me really stoned. Like if my buddy were to come over, or if I were to make my own butter, and then I know I get stoned. And I think the reason why is because you're using like your own weed, and you're getting like all of the cannabinoids
Yeah.
instead of just them going in. Because I mean, what they do, man, is they make a tray of like gummy bears out of distillant. They get the THC distillant, and then they pour it in there, and then they mix it all, and then they bake it. So it's not
Oh,
like yeah, I mean, it's just pure distillant coming out of a syringe. They're not mixing it in old school with the flour and the butter. So it's a little bit different.
okay. I'm on a quest to have an edible that works on me again because, like, man, I miss edibles. They were so cool.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. See, it's weird, but like, okay, so with the edibles, man, in Oregon, the highest edible amount you can buy, like out of a store, is 50 milligrams. They
Huh.
don't sell higher than that. I mean, you could buy like five multiple 50 milligrams to get 250 or whatever, but the highest they sell is 50. Now, over here in Washington, the highest they sell is 100.
Huh.
And yeah, and I mean, they're like border to border. Like, honestly, I'm in Washington, but I could be in Portland, Oregon in 10 minutes. I just have to cross a
Damn.
bridge. So, yeah, it's like they're right there.
Huh. Do you hmm. So like if I was trying to because those edibles I took like 40 or 60 milligrams and it did nothing. How many milligrams of THC do you think I would need to actually get like high for sure?
Ah, man, I mean, I don't know. It's really tricky, but I'll tell you the worst thing is to buy an edible and not feel it.
Yeah,
So I
man.
mean, you definitely want to go high, because I mean, there's that chance of you spending your money and not being able to feel it. So, I mean, I would honestly say maybe like 75 or 100, you could definitely do. But when I post something on Facebook and I say, "Oh, I ate 100 milligrams," I get feedback of people saying, "Oh, I eat 500 milligrams." So
Yeah.
it is weird, but I mean, my girlfriend's had a bad time on edibles where she's ate so much that she's just try to go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how some people don't like being too high. For me, that's the point. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've had a bad edible trip. What about you, man?
Then my first one was I should say the first real one was really bad. I took 10, but it was my first time doing any and I thought I was going crazy.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, I thought like I was just thinking about like, oh my god, am I like permanently broken or whatever? And I was just like so weird, and my thoughts were on a
Oh
loop
my
that I couldn't control. It felt like a
wow.
psychedelic.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. I've taken enough edibles to feel like I was on mushrooms, but it was like the really nice mushrooms. Like I felt like everything was bright. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah,
yeah, just very, very, very loose. I haven't had the bad. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yeah,
it was
that's
just the
nuts,
first
man.
time I think. The other
That
times I
is
had beautiful experiences, man. Like some of the like top three beautiful experiences in my life.
yeah. See, yeah. I mean, definitely eating it is like, I mean, definitely eating it is something that's like really, really amazing. It's just you got to figure if you're gonna do it or not. Like if I mean, it's like the calculating. But over here, man, I drink 100 milligram drink. They have little drinks and everything. You can get them for like $15, and
Damn.
yeah, and I mean, I drink that, and I honestly, I feel it within like 20 or 30 minutes. And I'm cool for about 3 hours. I think I went on the airplane, and I'm afraid of heights. So I actually drank one of those, and Yeah, I was calm. I was calm. I made it through.
Wow. So speaking of calm, I saw in your, I mean, you mentioned that you were sponsored by CBD companies,
Yeah.
and I saw that you said that you like to smoke weed with CBD. Now, I was just wondering what CBD, how CBD changes the high, and if it takes away from the high at all.
Oh man, it doesn't at all. I mean, for me, I mean, I love to sit down. I would love to get stoned, watch movies for hours, or just or I mean, I like to smoke and get a feeling where I just sit down and I'm not constantly smoking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a very active person. I'm always moving. Once I wake up, I just go until I just crash out. But smoking with CBD, man, is really amazing. And I mean, if you have a problem like if you have like a digestive problem or something, and you smoke CBD, it'll help. You'll definitely feel it. And if you consume too much CBD, the way I like to say is you'll get too relaxed that you'll sit down and you'll fall asleep and you'll wake up and you'll just be like, what, when did I fall asleep? The
Hmm.
reason being is CBD doesn't really cause like a grogginess to where you don't get drowsy and you don't like feel you don't smoke CBD and then slowly feel tired. You just smoke CBD and then when you sit down, you just crash out because it just I mean it works. So it's like one of those heavy indica puts you down. CBN is a different cannabinoid and it actually is just meant straight for like sleep. For sleep, it's actually amazing. So, I've had all these CBD companies give me different cannabinoids specifically. Like CBG is for inflammation and it helps with like cancer and tumors. Also helps with like glaucoma and all this stuff. And CBD is it's for like pain. It's for headaches. It's good for like sleepiness and everything like that. Then they also have this other thing called Delta 8 THC. And what that is it's a compound of it's a cannabinoid, but it's just like THC. You'll get stoned. It's very mild, but it doesn't have anxiety or paranoia. So there's so much other cannabinoids in this plant that we don't really focus on, and we just try to get like I mean they just try to sell it as get stoned, but if you have other problems and if you just know how to work this plant, then you'll definitely like help yourself. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. The reason being is I'm like 26, but when I was 25, I had shingles and it started covering up my neck and my face. So I'm not like I'm not like a pill person. I'm just a pothead. So I started just digging in, and CBD ended up really helping me out for my nerves and all that. So I just want
My
to show everybody like what it can do.
my grandpa actually takes CBD for pain. Also, I think he has like hip problems, and it works really well for him. And he's like totally not. I mean, he used to smoke weed, but like not anymore. But that, just seeing that happen and like seeing how much it was helping him, even though they're not really big weed, THC fanatics. It was really cool.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like, and I mean, bro, for for me to try to talk to a stoner about CBD, it's almost impossible. Like they don't care. You know what I mean? But I mean, I won't stop because it's amazing. There's so much more to it than just bong hits and dab hits. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if we really focus on how to do this, then I mean it'll be really awesome. So save everyone's life.
exactly. Also, I was just thinking like I saw there's some form of THC that's completely legal. You like have
Yeah,
it shipped to your
that's
house.
that's the Delta 8 THC, and
That's what
I
I thought.
smoked that. I smoked that right, and I mean it came on like CBD flower and everything like that. They even have it in the cartridges. But I've smoked it and I didn't want to believe it, but it got me stoned, and I ate a rotisserie chicken. I was smoking it. Yeah, like it got me the munchies. I sat down. I was watching South Park. I mean, it got me stoned. It worked. I smoked it with my girlfriend. It worked. So, yeah, it is really amazing.
Is it flower,
And
or is it? You said it comes in all types.
yeah, yeah. I got it in flour. Actually, if I looking at a little package right now, and yeah, it has high T. It goes high CBD, and then it also has 0.3% of Delta 9 THC, and they only could give you 0.3% because that's the legal limit. Like, so they can't go above. But
Mm-hmm.
you'll feel it. You know, you smoke a joint of it, you'll definitely feel it. It's not
It's
something that's
awesome.
just going to go to waste. Yeah, and the
I'm
CBD thing
surprised
too.
that more people don't know about that.
It's really nuts. Yeah, I actually stumbled across it one day when I was just YouTubing, and I looked into it, and sure enough, I mean, you know, you could go to your head shop and find them. So it is really crazy, but there's there's so much of the there's so many cannabinoids that we don't focus on and that we're just like finding out about that are basically the same. CBN is it's like basically the main cannabinoid that is in a lot of the indica strains, and that is just known for sleepiness. So if you just want to get like pure sleep, you could just get pure CBN cannabinoid, and that right there will just take you out. And I mean, the stuff like the research on this is zero point 0.5 milligrams of CBN is equivalent to 0.3% or 0.3 milligrams of diazepam or whatever. So I mean, it is crazy. They're comparing the cannabinoids to the pharmaceuticals and everything like that. So everyone could just be healthy, you know.
Yeah. Also, there was this thing I saw. I was watching I watched a few of your videos, and on one of them you said that you did graffiti work. You were like a artist.
Yeah, yeah, man. I do.
How long
I
have you been
love to
doing that?
paint. I've been doing that probably too long, man. I think I've been doing that for like 11 years. Yeah, I was doing it over there in California and Phoenix. But right now I don't ever tag anymore. I just do canvases and I take them to dispensaries in Washington and Oregon. And I actually think I have a probably one or two in Arizona. So, but yeah, man. I actually try to focus on hitting every dispensary. I think my recent one was Sticky's. Sticky's Pot Shop over there in Vancouver, Washington. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, man.
Oh, you tag your stuff with Vancouver. I thought it meant Canada. I was so confused.
Oh no, no, no! Man, yeah. I wish. I actually still got to go over there to Canada. I haven't visited that little spot.
I've wanted to go to Canada so bad, but as soon as I was able to, it was closed, and still is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know. Every time I talk about, oh, let's go to Canada, everyone's telling me, oh, that's so hard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Well,
I have another joint ready, so you don't have to stick around. But I mean, like, I would love for. I don't know long you're expecting to do this, but I think we could do it for as long as you want.
yeah, no, we're good, man. Yeah, spark it up.
Perfect. I'm like 50% high, which is weird.
Yeah.
I definitely
No,
think
I
that
feel
I
you.
didn't
Yeah.
inhale much.
Yeah. Here, let me pack a bowl as well.
Nice.
We'll cheers off after this. Yeah, man. So, wait. So, is it like 8 o'clock over there right now?
Yes.
Okay,
Or it's like
that's wild.
6:20 right now.
All right, all right.
But I think
Damn, that's
the
nuts.
sunset is at 7, and after dark this place closes. I'm at like a park.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's what, it's like 3:20 over here, so
That's wild.
yeah, yeah. But you know what? With the whole smoke, man, It fucking looks like Dawn of the Dead for the whole damn day.
Jeez.
And it's actually whack. Yeah, man. Right now it's called Insane in the Membrane.
I saw your review on that.
Yeah. What a weird ass name, but it's so sticky. It's it's probably one of the most stickiest little weeds I've been fucking. I'm like trying to break it up right now, and I'm having like the hardest time in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got my watermelon gelato. It's I made like a slightly smaller joint than usual. I didn't even think I was gonna smoke it today, but totally will.
Yeah, I know. So you got it, man. You know what's crazy is I started making these videos, and I found out that like smoking on the videos, it's way more enjoyable than just being at home
Yeah,
and not
man.
smoke. Like
That's why I
I
did
don't
the
know what it is.
podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's it just it feels like you are with people during not being with people.
Exactly, because I was smoking a lot by myself, like for so many times. I was thinking like I might as well put some use to this time,
Yeah. What
I was
what
thinking
do you feel
earlier
about
on.
blunts, man?
I build. Wait, say it again. I didn't hear you.
Yeah. What do you feel about blunts? Do you smoke blunts?
What do I feel? Is a blunt? Does it have nicotine, or is it just a big joint?
Oh no, yeah. Blunts. They're like rolled up in like a tobacco leaf.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah. So it's
think I
like a
smoked
wrap.
one ever.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't really like
Oh,
it, to be honest. I mean, like, I think at the time I didn't really care if it was fine, but I like joints because how like tiny they are, and not messy.
yeah. And I mean, I don't know. They pack a punch.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I took like 2 hits and I was already like zonked a little bit, like 3 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been talking to people in like the United Kingdom and Australia and all this, and they are used to like mixing their weed with tobacco.
Oh, yeah. The first time I was at a weed dispensary type place was in Madrid. They have weed clubs. They are members only. You have to apply online, and
What?
the people there have all like speaking all different languages from all different places, and they have like
Wait. Did you go in? Did you apply online and do it?
yeah, I did.
Oh, it's badass.
I was there for like a month and a half. That was like my first introduction to fully legal weed. It was awesome.
Oh, that's amazing, bro.
But yeah, it's like they were all smoking tobacco. I mean, not all of them. Like some of them were mixing it in. Some of them were smoking out of pipes. It was like there's a bunch of different stuff. International, just around the world, people do it differently. It's really interesting.
Yeah. That's crazy. I know. I would love to go to like India and just get some pure hash.
Can you in India?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
You should go to the Netherlands and get some like crazy shit hash joint, big edible.
Something like that. It's crazy. I know. I heard what did they'll kill you in China or something like that.
Man, that's pretty intense.
Yeah. You get like the death sentence. Yeah,
I know in the
it's
Philippines, they have vigilantes that go after drug users, not even drug dealers,
drug users. Yeah, that's nuts. Well, I
even
mean,
just like
yeah,
fathers, supporting a household.
yeah, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Yeah, it's really weird how like how the U.S. is just very very nonchalant about it. I heard that what they're Oregon might decriminalize mushrooms.
Yes, I heard of that.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Over here, I don't somehow along this little like part of the coast, they're just really relaxed.
I
But
know
on
they're,
your
they're
side, they're
decriminalized in
not.
Oakland.
Oh yeah. That's crazy, man. It is nuts.
I really want to do like 5 milligrams of mushroom or 5 grams
dried mushrooms.
You know what, man? The highest amount I've eaten was 3.5.
I think I did the same thing.
Yeah, it is nuts.
Like the equivalent in terms of truffleness, because I've heard that like 3.5 is a certain way and like 5 is something completely different.
Oh yeah. The higher you go,
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was hearing about this thing. It's not a hallucinogen, but it's something that's supposed to clear all your insides, and I think they do it in Peru or Costa Rica. It's like you.
Ayahuasca?
No. It starts with a K. I want to say Kamboa or whatever like that. It's like a frog venom or something like that.
I have heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like pleasant because you just like throw up and all this. But afterwards, they say like your toxins, everything's outside your body. You can breathe better. Yeah, it's nuts, man.
Yeah, I wish I knew that by name.
Yeah, my laptop's dead. Otherwise, I would look it up. But ooh, I took a huge hit.
Oh, I definitely feel high now. We're chilling.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I'm smoking this like sativa, but I don't know. It's getting me pretty like drowsy. The total amount of THC is 24%. It's pretty dope.
Nice. You know the strain?
Yeah. It's insane in the membrane.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I know you said that.
Yeah, you know what though? That's what a shitty like name. I mean, who's
I
gonna
know.
say that?
Even Star Dog is spelled weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. Every time I see Bubba Kush, I always go for that. But yeah, but right now mimosa is my top favorite. I mean,
Nice.
something about it. It's it's just got the perfect taste, and then like if it's grown right, you never have a bad taste.
Yeah, I saw that you grow your own stuff too. How's
Oh
that
yeah,
been?
yeah. Well, so check it out. So everything went great. But I put them in my jars, and it's been like 3 weeks, and they smell like tea. They don't really smell like weed, man. So
Hmm.
I don't know what the hell I did, but I think I did it wrong. But yeah, no, the buds it's got buds, and they're like, it's got the shine and everything like that. It just doesn't smell good. So I don't know what I did, but does
Hmm.
not smell good.
How many ounces do you think did it give you?
I only probably got like a half an ounce. It sucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it was really weird. It was really big as a plant, but when I dried it, it just really got like it really just got shriveled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was really weird. I was actually expecting more, but like it definitely cut like more than half the size when it was drying. So that it sucked, because I don't know, they were fucking pretty big plants. Yeah,
Man,
very
was it
very
hard?
shitty. I know. Yeah, it was really hard actually. I had to maintain them a lot, and I was spending so much time on it. My setup was very shitty. I didn't really put much into it. I only spent like probably up to like $100, but yeah, no, the keeping the plants alive were really hard. I mean, just watering them and giving them like the fucking nutrients and the lights, and it was really tricky. But I mean, for me, I don't know. I think if I could do that, then I think I could do it again. So I didn't want to go and like put everything and then get a lot of plants and then like find out, hey, didn't really even get the weed to smell good. So now I know what to do and can figure it out. But I'm definitely going to do it again. I'm just going to do more better ones. You know what I mean? Better,
Yeah.
bigger, better. They have this thing called micro growing, and it starts budding when the plant's really really small, and I wanted that. want to try it. It says it takes like 3 months. It's nuts.
There's a subreddit called Microgrowery that I follow, but I didn't really understand what microgrowing was. But I mean, there's a whole community around it and teaching people how to do it and what went wrong. It's really cool.
Yeah, and I mean, it's nuts how like you could just get a bud that small, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I could get a whole bunch of little micro growing little things going on, I would definitely love to do that. So, I mean, I don't know, it's just a different little project, but yeah, it's crazy out here, man. They have like just fields of marijuana, so it's pretty amazing. Anyone could just grow.
So you see fields from like the highway.
Yeah. Actually, there was a farm where I was like working at. You'll just be driving, and then all of a sudden you look to your right, and you just see boom, weed plants and just fields.
Damn.
Yeah, it's actually pretty amazing, man. And I mean, there's dispensaries like I mean, like what do you guys have Circle K's over there?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have a QTs or something?
We have Theory Wellness and then a few other small ones.
Okay. I mean, they have dispensaries like gas stations, you know, like they're
That's crazy.
yeah, almost every corner. They are everywhere. I know Oregon's got delivery. Yeah, it's just full blown.
Because it's been there for a while, right? It's been legal for a while.
Yeah, I think Oregon was the first state, or Washington or Oregon was the first state, but yeah, it's been a while. It's been like over 10 years, so.
Huh.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's coming from a state that was like even medicinal, coming over here, it's just nuts.
Yeah, I can imagine. Sorry, my earbuds getting tangled and shit.
No, you're good. But yo, man, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna head out.
All right.
This was awesome. We should totally do this again.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Well,
and
dude, it's
say where people can find you.
yeah, totally. You guys could totally just look me up on Joey Spillz. Spillz is Spillz, or even I think with the S maybe it'll pop up. But yeah, I put the Z on behind the Spills. So, and then also Joey Spillz weed reviews. Just Google that, and I'll definitely pop up.
All right, sweet. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Hell yeah, man. Nice. All right, bro. Hit me up, man.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
Hello. Thanks for listening to the podcast. You can find me at Patrick's Green Tea on Patreon, Discord, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, and Bandcamp, Patrick's Green Tea Podcast on Instagram, and Patrick Green Tea without an S on Twitter. The show is available wherever you get your podcasts. Supplemental materials like photos and text are available on our website, patricksgreentea.com. You can join our subreddit at r/patricksgreentea. You can make comments on YouTube and on the website, and you can contact me directly at patricksgreentea@gmail.com. Don't forget to leave a review of the show on your favorite podcasting platform. It really helps us out. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.